guys, Chuck here from Silencer Central, and today I just want to kind of give you a rough explanation of exactly how a suppressor works. Suppressors are just like a muffler for your car, but it's for a firearm. No matter if it's a rifle suppressor or a pistol suppressor, they work on the same principle. The only difference being on a lot of your pistol suppressors, you'll have a piston up front so you can make the actual semi-automatic pistol cycle. Suppressors start out with one piece. It's going to be your outside can, and depending on what it's made out of, whether it's stainless steel, aluminum, or titanium, like the Silencer Central cans are made out of, that's going to depend on basically who makes the suppressor and how old it is. All of your newer top tier suppressors are going to be made out of titanium, super strong and super light. All of them are going to have an insert at the back end and insert on the front end. One of them on the back end, of course, is how that suppressor is going to attach to the host firearm. These both here are direct threads. This is one of them for our rifles, and like I said, this is one of them for our Glock here. And then on the front, you're going to have an end cap where the bullet actually comes out. And that's going to be bore specific, both ends of it, to whichever host firearm that you have it on. Now to the guts, the inside, this is what makes the magic. Silencer Central makes a baffle style suppressor. Some other companies make monocores. They're just not as efficient. With the baffles, you can see here, get one of them out. It's just a small titanium baffle that allows the bullet to come through. Once it's shot through the suppressor, the bullet's going to travel through, go through that bored hole, through your baffle, but you can see the cut in it where it's clipped. And what these baffles do is they line up inside that can and they create space. They allow the gases, once it comes out of the muzzle, to have a chance to expand and cool inside this tube before they exit following the bullet out of the barrel. Now, this all happens in milliseconds. So if you can imagine, when you pull the trigger here in the back of your gun and the rifle's traveling through the barrel, there's a lot of gas behind it because your bullet inside your rifle is the exact same diameter as your bore. So that bullet is sealed coming through that barrel. Once it enters the suppressor, your bore of your suppressor is a little bit larger than the bore of your rifle barrel. What that's going to do is it's going to allow that gas to expand in this first chamber, in your blast chamber. Once it expands here, then it hits that first baffle with that cut you seen earlier on the baffle. That gas then expands to the next baffle, and it's just a domino effect going down through there until finally that cooled gas is coming out the end of the barrel here. That few milliseconds that allows that air to cool and expand takes away a lot of the noise, and that's how you get your noise reduction no matter which can, whether it be rifle or pistol. The design looks really simple, and in concept it is, but it's taken over 100 years to get to where we're at this titanium model and to make them as efficient as they are. That's the nuts and bolts of how a suppressor works. If you have any other questions, please just reach out to us at silencercentral.com.